Greetings friends, it's been 21 years since Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos, up there alongside StarCraft as one of the best RTS games of all time. Now, what we have is a pay-to-win mobile game known as Warcraft Rumble. Let me introduce you to it.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
The team and I, many of whom are here in Anaheim with us right now, we love playing strategy games. And we set out to make a game that harkens back to our RTS roots.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
If you're new to the channel, thanks for being here, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Warcraft 3 Reforged. This game was remastered and re-released in January 2020. It was one of the all-time best PC games ever, and the remaster was an absolute disaster. It was unfinished, half-baked, and missing most of the features that I would argue most players felt were core. The game was all but abandoned very shortly after launch, and I really don't know why, because this game had so much potential, but I guess it was probably because they cannot monetize a game like this in the way that Blizzard works these days, is they need to basically make recurring revenue.
Well, Blizzard is dead. It is a corpse. It is a corpse being puppeteered by Activision and Bobby Kotick. And it's going to be used as basically a factory to put the Blizzard stamp on things and stoke nostalgia to get sales, and that's it.
So Warcraft 3 Reforged, going into year 4 of development, is actually a worse game than if I went back into my cupboard and found my Reign of Chaos CD from 1999, put it in my CD-ROM drive, install that, and I have a better game than this game. So we know it's a great game, and with a little bit of time and effort, and surely they could have found a way to get monetization into it, most of us Warcraft 3 players are sat here thinking,
is this an out-of-season April Fool's joke?
So, a new Warcraft strategy game that is based heavily on their RTS roots, but from my understanding, having played the first couple hours, and I'll probably roll some gameplay behind me so you can see it, there's no campaign in this game. It's pay to win in that you can just pay to upgrade your troops from level 1, meaning that any strategy is instantly lost to the person with the biggest wallet. And finally, you cannot move any of your units about, you cannot build any buildings. There isn't really any resource gathering beyond gathering 1 or 2 gold here or there. I'm a little bit confused why they would say that this harkens back to their RTS roots. My opinion of this is this game is a complete clone of other games on the App Store.
The shroud of the dark side has fallen. Begun. The Clone War has.
So I suppose if you stayed this long in the video, we should look at Warcraft Rumble and we should take a few minutes to figure out if it's worth downloading on your mobile. I promise, no more bad jokes.
Do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have phones, right?
So while this game goes on behind me, basically in most of the multiplayer maps, and I think I only played 2, you've got a couple of lanes, and this one it's 3. You literally just drop a unit every time your gold charges up into one of the lanes, and it will walk down the lane and it will attack the enemies. There's actually like a lot less skill in this game than there is in Hearthstone, because at least in Hearthstone maybe you have to do a little bit of thinking. You also can just instantly pay to upgrade these units, so my fire elemental could be stronger than your fire elemental, and in that case probably if we run into each other in a PvP battleground I will just win because I've paid to make my unit stronger. The game actually is a little bit Moorish. If you've ever played a game like this, and there's a lot of games like this on mobile, there's a Command & Conquer one, there's obviously Clash Royale, and there may be other ones. There was a Star Wars one like this as well. What I mean by Moorish is it feels a little bit addictive. You will want to level up, you will want to keep playing. I definitely even felt that myself after playing like 10 games. But my issue with this is Blizzard could be making the best strategy game in the world. They obviously have a giant team. I would love to know what the budget and the team is, or the team size was for this game. If anyone knows that, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know how many developers were on this and how much they spent on it. But Blizzard have this giant team. It's obviously a skilled team, but this is what we're getting. And honestly, these sort of games keep my attention for, honestly, something like a week. I dropped off this game pretty much as soon as I'd recorded the footage for this video. I didn't think it was for me. Yes, there is some mechanics at the end game maybe I have not seen, but I think underlyingly the game is just far too simple. I get it's a mobile game, I get that, but I think this is the same situation as Diablo Immortal. People, Blizzard fans, want high quality PC games to play. Thank you very much for giving a mobile game. I guess that gets new people in, but let's be real, you have a brilliant IP in Warcraft, so we want you to utilize that brilliant IP to bring us games like Warcraft 4, StarCraft 3, I'm not going to say Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2 because we know that those two were a disaster, but you get what I'm saying, high quality PC games where player experience is first, monetization is second, not the other way around. Like finding the manual for the old Warcraft 3, there's no point even comparing Warcraft Rumble to this. This manual is crazy in depth, right? This is what Blizzard players want. It tells you even about the friggin' game menus, this manual's so in depth. It's got like every single race, autocast, neutral buildings, it tells you about the score screen, every single hero, every single spell. These manuals and the depth of these games was why we love them, and this is why I can actually still play Warcraft 3. It could be the only game I play. I would play this all the time. And if the problem is that they need to monetize these games to make them good again, then figure out a way, a fair way, to monetize them. We know mobile games make a lot of money. There was a report out that Warcraft Rumble made a lot of money in its first couple of days trading, whatever you want to call it. So it made a lot of money. But I guess my point is, I don't think you have to make no money from the really in-depth strategy games. Like StarCraft is a huge game. There's got to be a good way to monetize it. And I want to read you a paragraph from the inside of the Warcraft 3, the Frozen Throne expansion. I bet you most people didn't even know this exists. Look at this. This is what it says inside the front page. Thank you for purchasing this expansion to Warcraft 3. In the Frozen Throne, every race has received an initial hero and new units. In addition, a new neutral building, the Tavern, introduces 5 new neutral heroes that can be used by any of the races. The adventures of Warcraft heroes now continue across 5 new tile sets: the Sunken Ruins, the Outlands, the Icecrown Glacier, Dalaran Ruins, and the Black Citadel. These new environments, along with a more powerful world editor that allows you to edit abilities, doodads, create custom campaigns, among other things, give you the power to continue the legacy of Warcraft for years to come. We hope that you would play through our single-player campaign, which continues the story of the Warcraft world. Much of Azeroth's past has been revealed, and its future will become clearer as you step into shoes of old and new heroes and help them carve their paths into glory. How amazing is a sentence like that? How much passion did these developers have for PC games, and what can we do to get it back? I guess the question is up to you. If you got this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I'm probably not going to do anything else in Warcraft Rumble on the channel. I don't think it's worthy of the Warcraft name, I guess. Unfortunately, I don't think Warcraft Rumble is going to scratch that Warcraft itch for me. There are other companies thinking about new and exciting ways to do RTSs in 2023. I guess Blizzard has moved on. I'm going to link a video up here if you haven't seen it, talking about the big 4 new RTSs that you might be interested in the years to come. Thank you ever so much for watching. I've been John. This is the Brotherhood of Strategy. I hope you got a laugh. I hope you enjoyed the video. There'll be more to come. And leave me a comment down below. Thanks so much. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.